ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's get ready to... I don't want to yell, rumble. That's kind of weak, but we're gonna go get some cohos this morning. First light. We're back at Port Washington, where we were getting kings and cohos just like 10 days ago. But now we're really targeting cohos. We're gonna use some smaller baits. The only thing I don't like so far, is you'll see in a little bit, is they're pumping hot water, a lot of steam. So we may start here, but end up in Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee, who knows? Let's go fishing. You say bananas are bad luck? They're not bad luck. I'm just like, I like bananas because I'm going back to my primal instinct as like my primal instinct. Now that is the way to get out here quickly. See, that next generation, smart. Get out on the pier quickly. I like it. He's got his rod, he's got his backpack. All right guys, so we are rolling out into the harbor right now. The plan is we're gonna try to do 1 or 2 videos today. Coho video, show you how to catch cohos, because the kings are here. Now the cohos are staging and getting ready to move in behind the kings, okay? We're back up here in port. The one thing we'll show you in front of me in a second here is how the water, I wanna talk to you if you're gonna come up to Port Washington here in the fall and explain to things how every year that the harbor here is consistently not the same. Anything usually from 62 degrees and below that is really good on the surface. Once it's like 65, 71 like it's been right now, I don't know, we'll take a peek and see. 70 degrees, 70, 71 degrees right now on my graph. So as soon as I see the steam coming off the water here and the 71 degree temperature, yeah, there's fish jumping around me, porpoising, you know, fish porpoise right there. Yeah, they're here, but they're hard to catch. So you want to go to a different harbor, a different port where the water temps are a lot colder. I was in Racine yesterday. We caught cohos and kings. So what we'll probably do is we'll start out here. If it's no good, head down to Racine. You can head to Milwaukee, you can head to Sheboygan. Just a little tip though, you come to these harbors in the fall, if the water temps aren't right, go check out a different harbor, a different marina, because they're all small, they're all pretty much protected, so you can get in here and shore fish, kayak fish. So hopefully that helps you if you come to port. Pay attention to the water temps. No blame. Well, we'll try the outside. Maybe we can find a couple cohos.
That's fish.
That's fish. Yep. Grab it. You can... Now we got an issue because we got this rod right here, but we came here for cohos. I think I have a coho. You know what? Yeah, there you go.
Teamwork.
Tony. This is how we roll, Tony. Yeah. Good double up. We got a boat coming right in front of me too. Crap, Tony.
That's right. This one's close enough. I got the rest.
All right. That's what we came here for. Nice cohos. The meat is delicious. What we're gonna try to show you is my famous smoked fish. We're gonna do a little catch and smoke fish thing here if we get some cohos. This is a great time of the year to smoke up cohos because the meat's fantastic. We got a boat in front of me. That's why I'm not reeling in my line. I'm just driving. All right, here we go. We got the first coho. Oh, little dancing. He's still there. Yeah. Come on, mama. Be a mama coho. Whoa. I'm gonna have to grab the net, Tony, or do you want to net him?
I'll net him.
Yeah. Don't screw it up, Tony. No. Here it comes. Right, grab it. Net it. Mama coho. Cromer. Beauty. That's what we came here for. Okay, go ahead. We'll shoot warm.
Really?
Yeah.
We love that.
Fish right here. Another fish.
Another one? Oh, geez.
Well, that was quick. Big coho?
I couldn't tell.
Oh, if it's jumping, it's usually a coho. Fish number 1, mama coho. I'm gonna bleed her out, guys. Gotta bleed them out. Clear here, Tony. Clear here. Tony, we're clear.
Are we?
Got it?
Yeah.
All right, got it. I'm just pulling this thing up. Pulling it out of the way, Tony. We're gonna just let it sit in the air.
All right, she's right here.
I know, but I'm trying to put this over here.
All right, here, have me the net.
I'm not handing you the net, you potato. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Heck yeah.
Nice job.
Heck yeah. That's what we came here for. All right, guys, look at that. There's Tony's coho. Beautiful mama, fat female coho. And if you don't know, female coho eggs are probably the best eggs that you can have in the fall for skein fishing. My favorite, my personal favorite. So it's like great to eat yet and great for bait. All right, we got a planer board in the air, and you know, I mean, this is just how we roll. Here, let me get a quick pick. Ready? Okay, guys, so when you catch your cohos, kings, or any fish like that you're gonna keep and kill and eat, you always want to try to bleed them out when possible. When you're done bleeding them out, I got them bleeding out in the live well right now, and they're females because you don't want any blood in the eggs. But I'm gonna go and throw them on ice. So you want to keep these fish on ice because that water's so warm. Well, guys, we don't have any ice because the live well got turned on. Now I feel like a real potato.
Well, I come back, I don't know. Get down.
Right, that's what we want. Jumping out of the water back there. Nice big coho. Nice big coho. Yes. Can we double up for Tony? 'Tis the season to do a smoked fish video. I happen to love fall smoked cohos, or silvers, as they call them in the Pacific Northwest or Alaska. I'll put this rod right here. Well, you know what, Tony? I'm gonna reel this one in real quick. No. Are you kidding me?
It's off.
Tell me it came off. Please don't come off. Please. Come on. That's a big coho. Please swim towards me. Please. Yes, I still got it.
Yeah?
Rookie mistake though. I kind of was leaving a lot of slack in there. I'm by myself. We got Tony running the big camera. Fish, another fish.
Another fish. What do you want me to do? It's off.
On that rod. Wait, he's in this one. Hold on. He's right here.
You want me to net it for you?
Here, you got one here.
It's another one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Pretty sure. Is there a fish on there? I don't know. Is there a fish on there? Or weeds or something?
Yeah, this is garbage.
Oh, got a fish on there. I told you.
This is garbage, I said.
This is garbage. Oh, potato! My first day of vacation with Tony. Oh God, look at, come on! Get up! Sorry. Got him. Drive the boat. I'm trying. Ready? 2 and 1, baby. 2 and 1. Let's freaking go!
That's a big one.
Heck yeah. Oh shit, he's stuck in the rod hole. Get up there. Number 7, flicker shad, and a walleye creations. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is we had good action like the first hour right away, and we noticed that the cohos are just stacked right up in front of the pier heads. We saw one of the guys on shore catch one. So we're just gonna pull up right now. We're gonna go try casting and jigging for maybe half hour, 45 minutes, right out in front of the pier head.
You're making Taco Bell sound real good when we had her scene. Fish?
Yeah.
Fish on the burrito.
I got a burrito. Yeah. Delicious. All right, guys. Here's what we decided to do. Most importantly, take a burrito break. Throw a bobber out. Sit back. Work on a suntan. Mark and fish up high. So I told my man Tony, I'm gonna put a bobber up 10 feet down, just leaving it sit out there, eating my burrito. Last week I got these fish 30 feet down out here on the bottom. Today, look guys, I don't know if you can see this, but they're real high. Whoa, where are you going? Whoa, oh, what the hell was, What in the hell is going on? Well, you know you're gonna get kings, cohos, steelhead are showing up soon, browns will be showing up. Over the next week, we are gonna be fishing all over the place. We're gonna go to Sturgeon Bay, maybe Manistee. We're gonna try to fish all over the place at a few different places I don't normally fish for kings in the fall. Shoot some videos, show you guys you can catch them everywhere. Buddy, come on. I will show you guys in a second how I rig all this up. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab this boot. Just tail grabbing them. Skein, buck, get them unhooked real quick. It'll be in good shape. See you later, buddy. All right, guys, let me show you the rig that I've got set up here real quick. Now that I'm all full of skein, slime, everything. First thing is a slip bobber, and I've kind of got a bell sinker there because I've just to distribute some weight. Two-way swivel. I've got 14 or 16 pound fluorocarbon leader, a couple of shot here, long leader, and then I've got my hook. I use a number 2, a number 4, a number 1 octopus hook. This looks like a 4, kind of a smaller one. We were going after cohos, but a number 2 and number 1 works as well. Get yourself a chunk of skein. That comes out of the fish. If you saw our last video, normally I use the scissors. You can use an egg loop knot, but you can also, if you're not familiar with an egg loop knot, you can just hook it in like this, wrap it in like that, kind of wrap it on the hook so it's in a little ball, just like that. Delicious. Doesn't that look good? Like, it almost looks like a jello-y sweet. No, I'm not going to eat that. I'm just going to lob this out. And I'm just going to sit here. There's current that flows right through here, and just leave the bobbers out, and we'll give this 20-30 minutes. We're trying to do a coho video though. Like, we're going to try to do a separate skein video and a coho video. How to catch kings with skein, how to catch cohos with cranks. But I don't know, Tony, what do you think? It may be a
little bit of both.
It may be chop suey, you know, a mix of everything. Here we go. Oh, what the hell? We got a bird.
We got a bird.
We got a bird. We got a cormorant, dude.
It's still on the line?
Yeah. Oh my God. We got a bird on. I caught a bird, Tony. I caught a bird. I mean, I was just setting up this other line and it must have flew right into it.
Oh,
all right, guys. We got a cormorant on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, here you go, Tony. Are you ready?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh.
No, relax.
Just grab the board. Grab the board.
I'm trying.
Grab the board.
I'm trying. Oh, this got some beaks, brothers.
Grab the board. Grab the board. Come on, Tony.
We got it. Okay. Got the bird. Oh, there he goes.
There. See you later. Go eat some more fish. So the count for the day is a few cohos, 1 king, 1 cormorant. Yeah. You know, they say if you take those cormorants, you stuff the breast with alewives and microwave them for about 50 minutes. They're delicious.
Yeah, yeah.
Try it, guys.
Microwave, little butter. Little butter.
Yes, a little butter too. All right, guys, so we're just wrapping up today. Had a pretty good morning. We were just trolling the walleye creations, crankbaits here, flicker shads. Smaller sort of cranks like this seem to work a little bit better. Orange, gold, chartreuse, those sort of colors really work good for cohos. And we're just running them back anywhere like 50, 60, 70, 80, depending on where we see the fish. If the fish are high, we let out a little bit of line if we're seeing the fish deeper. But usually with cohos in the fall, there's a really good early morning bite. So you want to take advantage of the first hour or two like we had today. We had a couple good, we had some good action right away. Now what we're going to go do is we're going to go fillet those cohos, show you how to smoke them up. Real simple on a Weber grill, just using wood to smoke them all. Ready, Tony?
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Hello. All right, guys, so I made it back to my house, and I want to just quickly show you how to fillet a salmon or a coho salmon. It's pretty simple. For me, it's just, I like an electric knife. It's pretty easy. I'm gonna go right behind the gill plate. I'm gonna press straight down to the backbone, and I'm gonna angle the knife going all the way back through the tail, flip the meat over and take the rib cage out. So it's 2 cuts. One straight down to the backbone, and I'm gonna angle the knife and go all the way down. And now I'm going to take the rib cage out. Meat looks great in these cohos still, even at this point of the year. And I'm going to just basically run my knife all the way along the edge here. And I'm going to just cut and push this way to push the ribs out. There you go. There's one fillet right there. And what I like to do, you see how there's still some blood in there? So what I like to do, a paper towel, pad that down. So I'll just take this fillet, I'll let it sit on the paper towel, boom, just like that. That side's done. I'm going to take the rest of the fillets now, and then I'm going to put them in a brine, and I'll show you how we smoke them up. Probably do that a little later. I mean, don't put me on the spot, you're making me nervous. And then turn it off. Turn it off. Okay guys, so we've got all of our cohos, and I cut them all into chunks. You can cut them thinner, thicker, you can do them whole fillets if you want. And I just want to go over what we're going to use. This is what I use to smoke my fish. If you've tried my smoked fish, you know it's really, really tasty. And it's a very simple thing to do. All you really need is a Weber grill, a bucket. You don't even have to have a Weber grill. But I really prefer the Weber grill. I have 2 other smokers, but I like the Weber grill. It's very simple, very easy. And as you can see, I've added probably about, on a 5-gallon pail, if you look down here, maybe 1.5 inches of water. Okay, so I've got 1.5 inches of water, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2, at least 2, sometimes I even use 3 if you like it really sweet, 2 full bags of brown sugar. Definitely want to use a plastic 5-gallon pail or some plastic container. You don't want to use a metal bowl when you're doing this. Now I've got some regular sugar, right? I've got just the sugar. Cannot talk sugar. This is not sugar. This is salt. For crying out loud. Regular salt. I've got about 1/2 cup. Okay, 1/2 cup of salt. Gonna dump that in. I've also got garlic salt. So we're gonna pour some garlic salt in here. All right, so we got regular salt, garlic salt, brown sugar. Now we're gonna go with some soy sauce. And we're probably going to go with right around about a cup or so. Is that about a cup? That's a cup. Around a cup. And then we're going to go last, crushed red pepper. Sprinkle a bunch of crushed red pepper in there. As much as that looks like it's a lot of crushed red pepper. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to mix it up. But, oh, right here. So it's going to take probably 5 minutes. I'm just going to mix this up. And what I'm actually going to do, what I recommend you do after you mix it up, is taste it. Because it should taste very sweet and very salty. If it doesn't taste salty, the other little trick you can do is you can add an egg. Just take a regular egg, put it in here, and make sure the egg floats. If the egg floats, you know you have enough salt. I'm just going to spend 5 minutes, mix it up, and we'll come back. All right, so we mixed everything up here, and all we're going to do is we're just going to start dropping all these fillets. And what we're going to do then is we're going to put this container in the fridge for 24 to 48 hours. So sometimes I'll let them soak for 48 hours. Then we're going to pull them out and throw them on the Weber grill, and I'm going to show you how to smoke them. But basically, you saw how we caught them, you saw how I filleted them, you see how we are now brining them. They're all going to marinate. I'll come and kind of mix them up tomorrow morning, mix them up once or twice, but I'm going to let that sit for at least 24 hours. And we're going to pull them out, and I'll show you how we smoke them. Probably tomorrow night. Sound good, Tony?
Sounds good.
All right, Tony, you tried smoked fish. You tried this for the first time, cohos, last week. What'd you think?
It was very good.
Guys, it's really tasty, so you have to try it. Very simple. 2 smokers I have. I have a Weber grill, and I use a Weber actually more than this big traditional smoker because this has like a side compartment and then smokes up. And I like the Weber. Simple, easy. we'll show you tomorrow. All right, guys, so we are back at my house, and I'm going to show you one of the simplest, easiest, most tastiest ways that you can go ahead and smoke trout, salmon, any sort of fish with a simple Weber grill. Now, I've used a lot of different smokers, gas, electric. I got a big smoker, and I really don't use it that much because I like the direct heat that I get from a Weber smoker, and I'm just doing small batches at a time. So the first thing that I do, I got some charcoals in here. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 charcoals in there. Got a little lighter fluid on them. We're gonna get them started. Basically, I'm gonna wait for those charcoals to coal up, and I'm also gonna throw some wood on this charcoal, and they're both gonna coal up. What I mean by coal up is they're gonna burn, and then they're gonna turn white like a coal. And once they're done burning and they kind of like, they're no longer black, it takes about 15-20 minutes, then we're gonna dump them in the Weber. Our coals have kind of coaled up. Now remember, you don't want too much heat. Typically, the ideal range is about 110 to 120, I guess, is what you're looking at. But that's what we're gonna do. See that? And it just starts with a little fire, a little smolder. We're gonna add some wood chips to it right away. These are gonna start on fire, right? So the wood is gonna start back on fire. So it's kind of a managing process of adding wood and wood chips. And then we might put a little bit of damp sawdust on top, just to kind of put that fire out and start smoking it. So you have to manage it. The one thing you have to remember is you want constant smoke. The minute you look and you don't see smoke billowing out of here, you know you need to add some wet sawdust. I've got wet sawdust on here, or wet wood chips. You pull the rack off, and we'll show you that in a little bit. All right, here we go. We're gonna get that on there, cover it up on the Weber grill. Now we're gonna wait, and we're gonna just check it periodically. And you want this to be billowing smoke, you know, non-stop smoke billowing out of here. And if you don't get that enough heat, you need to get like a lawn blower or something to get that coals fired up with some more wood chips and stuff like that. So it's kind of a meticulous process, but it's simple. It's the Weber grill, it's wood chips, and just managing the heat, and it smokes to perfection. Tastes phenomenal. All right, guys, so you can see we got smoldering smoke going here, and you can see how there's coal ashes starting to go through here. That means it's probably going to start on fire as soon as I take it off of here. And I don't want too much heat, so I'm going to take it off, and I can see it's starting to flame up right away here. As soon as I get some, you'll see, like, there you go. You've got, that's what it looks like down there. You see the wet sawdust kind of on that dark coal ripping down there, and the meat is almost really done right now. It's been on there for about 2 hours. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to really, see, you have plenty of heat right now. And if I leave that cover off, it's going to flame up. It's going to start on fire, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add really a lot of wet wood chips. See how wet that is? You got water coming out of there. Put a little water on there, just kind of cooling that heat down because you don't want it too hot. And it's just kind of that process, back and forth. Sawdust, wood chips. Once in a while, if you need more heat, you add a bigger wood chunk. And you grab your fish, kind of throw it back on there. And like one little test for me, since I'm not using a temperature gauge, you know, I can always just feel the meat. If it feels firm, like I can feel how firm it is, kind of like chicken. It's cooked and it's hard and it's fairly hot. So this takes about 4 hours and you're ready to rock. So we got about 1 more hour and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, guys, so last step, I do believe we are done. Oh, we are gonna pull this off the heat. Ooh, let's take a look at it right here. Looks perfect. Look at that. I'm gonna put it down right here. So here's what you can do, guys. I'm gonna take a little sample, but let it cool down for an hour. What I like to do is take this and put it back in the refrigerator, even for like 12 hours or so, and then I peel it out and vacuum seal it and leave it in bags and stuff like that. But I'm gonna break a little chunk off here. I'll have to give you a little try in a second, Tony. Oh yeah, primo. All right, guys, thanks for, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Kind of lasted a little later than I wanted to, but people are always asking me, if you've tried my smoked fish, how do you do it? So here's the recipe, pretty simple, on a Weber grill. Go out and catch yourself some cohos right now for the next 2 or 3 weeks in the harbors, in the rivers. They are fantastic smoked just like this. They're still fantastic grilled. We're heading up to Lake Superior to go shoot some videos. Thanks for watching this week's video. We're gonna keep cranking them out, 2 videos a week. Thanks for subscribing, and leave me a comment if you like smoked fish. If you haven't tried it, try this recipe out. See ya.